Clip up. Right, so we should be seeing Kieran around the corner. I'm flying with Kieran and Lee today from Little Gransden Airfield. Here goes Kieran, nicely done. Here is my first attempt. My seat felt funny, but actually there's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. Okay, let's relay out. Nothing wrong with it, it just felt wrong. Felt like it was pulling to the side by my seat. I thought the bars were not in properly or something, so I thought I'd just stop and check. There's nothing wrong with them, it's just the way it caught on my trouser leg. So it would have been fine, just got in the seat, would have been totally fine. But if in doubt, stop. Don't want to chance anything really. So when the wing lifted me off the ground on that takeoff, it didn't quite feel right. It felt like one of the bars was either not symmetrical with the other one or had come out, so I decided to just land and check before I got airborne. Always good to double check these things if you feel something's not right.
One thing I should be aware of when flying low in winter is, can you get your gloves into your brake handles quick enough if your engine fails? So your minimum height with hands on brakes should be higher in winter. So I can't just get my hands in there quickly. Something just occurred to me really. So had exactly the same idea as me. Saw the power lines and thought, right, I'm going to come down low after those. On the brakes. So engine failure, just land. Doesn't fail for these trees.
So no real plan on this flight, we're just deciding to fly into wind and do a bit of low flying over the fields.
It's difficult to finesse the throttle with thick gloves on. Someone else next to you looking at the power lines. I can see some ahead.
So we're right at the end of November 2023 and very nice to fly over the late autumn leaves. Just feel like a bird flying on the treetops here.
The old abandoned house. Still abandoned. Straight across the icy lake. Nice. Lovely, jubbly. The water here. I want the internet here, mate, to be honest. That would be catastrophic.
We need to get over the A14 here, so I decide to go to full power and get some altitude first, and then something doesn't quite feel right. Lost power. Lost power. Whew. It was losing power, losing power, losing power. Feels okay. Carb icing, maybe? Got full power. Okay. Seems okay then. God, it's thick mud. It's thick mud. It is super thick mud. And the farmer is patrolling. Oh, my wing is covered in mud now. Right, can I pull this off? Bloody hope so. My feet, jeez. Look at that. I can barely see my feet. Thick gloves, heavy, heavy soil. No wind. Although my breath did give me a clue as to the wind direction. There's a little bit of wind. Right, so get those two centred. Clip up. Right, altitude, altitude on the way home. If I can get airborne. Losing power again, losing power. It's just losing power. Starts. Let's just give it to full power, see what happens. Full power. Seems fine. The heck. So, decision time. Do I take off again? Probably not a good idea if the first time failed. But it's that field. Looking at this field behind this barbed wire, if I could get through there, I'd be all over that. Look at my feet. Right, what's the time? I've got 3:15 PM. Got 30 minutes till sunset. Lee has gone back, I think. So landed out, reset up in the mud, and took off on full power, it's fine, and then after about 10 seconds lost power. So I don't know what's wrong with it, and tried to nurse it back. The power didn't completely go, it was just kind of just eased down really. Don't really know how else to describe it. So I just put it on my back a minute ago and went to full power, held it there for a minute, and it was fine. So I'm wondering if I should just have another go. Just one more try, see if we can get up. Lee's gone back. If I can get airborne, get a bit closer. Thing is, on full power, I've got a big main road down there, I need to be careful. And from turning downwind, I don't want to be too low. And this field is super, super wet, muddy. There's a lovely field behind me, the barbed wire on it, it's got grass. But I can't see a way into that one. So, this is the field I'm working with, this one here. So, what would you do in this situation? Have another go, or look at my feet. My feet are proper muddy, twice as heavy. So I get my wing even dirtier, or wait for a retrieval, or try and nurse it home. I don't think it's going to make it home. If it failed twice in a minute, it's going to fail again, isn't it? At some point. Ah, there's a guy coming up in his truck. Oh yeah, had an engine failure. So, buddy's going to come and pick me up, hopefully. Was there a way in here that someone can retrieve me? Just straight out, is it? There's no gates or...
Andy fees 12 quid.
Should bring some money.
Crop damage. 50%.
Yeah, sorry about your crop. It's a nice field here to land on, but what about
That, mate.
cow shit? Yeah. Cheers, buddies. Cheers. You want to move that? You're right. You're going back. Oh, that was a slightly awkward interaction. I had a very dry sense of humour. Right, so Rob is coming to get me. Lee offered to get me, flew home. Then Chris offered, and then Rob said, no, I'm nearer. Lovely people. Rob shouldn't be too far away, should he? Did consider another takeoff, but that's pushing it. Something is not right. There's a vehicle. Oh, hi mate, long time no see, how you doing?
Good.
Thanks for coming out.
You're in my flippin' neighborhood.
Farmer just came up and had a chat.
I recognized the photograph when Lee put it on. I went, I know exactly where you are. Because this is my neighborhood.
This is your... Oh wow.
Yeah, like I said, I live
Oh.
with the prop to the back, other way around.
Alright, yeah. I'd be very interested to hear from any other Paramotor pilots what you think happened there. Was it carb icing? Please let me know in the comments. Thanks again to Rob for the retrieval, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button.